Manpower. I cannot stand up at Manpower and tell them that you're going to kill them for their belief in you. He said, that's not what I'm doing. I said, well, what are you doing, God? He said, well, Marvin, you need to let them know this morning. You need to let them know this morning that I am taking them through a process. I said, okay, I got the question now. What's the purpose of the process? He said, boy, you done tapped into something now. I said, what did I tap into? He said, you need to understand that the process is called pyrosis. I said, I get it. I said, pyrosis means a burning or refining. He said, yes. I said, well, what's the purpose? He said, well, make sure they understand that I'm not going to kill them. I said, I get that, God. I said, but what you going to do? He said, in the process of pyrosis, I'm not going to kill them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn off everything that's not like me. Oh, y'all gonna get it in a few minutes. He said, because there's some areas in them, there some things on them that I need to get off of them before I take them to the place that I'm trying to take them to. And a whole lot of us are still holding on to some stuff in us and on us that's hindering us from arriving. Can I talk to y'all for a little while? He says, there's some stuff in you. He said, there's some stuff in you I got to deal with. He said, I got to deal with some of those attitudes. I got to deal with some of the stuff that's in you from your past. I got to deal with some of those anger issues you've been holding on to. He said, there's some things in you that's hindering you from going to your next level. He said, I got to deal with some stuff in you, those cantankerous ways, that meanness, that evilness. I got to deal with that sternness that's on the inside of you, because you need to understand that there's a passionate side of you that you're hindering from coming open because of some issues from your past. He said, I got to deal with some stuff that's in you, but I only got to deal with some stuff that's in you. I got to deal with some stuff that's attached to you as well. Because there's some people that you're holding on to that I told you to let go of a long time ago. There's some relationships that have been seasonal, and the season has been up for years. But because you got history, you won't let go of them. And what God says I'm doing is I'm turning up the heat in your life, because there's some stuff that's in you I got to kill. There's some stuff that's on you that I got to burn off of you, because there's some things that you won't let go of. So I'm turning up the heat in your life so that the stuff you won't let go of, it'll let go of you. I just lost half of y'all. Tell somebody, say, turn the heat up, God. Tell them, whatever you got to do in my life, God, turn it up. Because I got to be everything that you want me to be. Whatever you need to do in my life, God, do it. Because I don't want to be left out. I don't want to be left alone. I don't want to be left back. I need to go where you're trying to take me to. So God is saying to us, he's saying to us, he said, I'm trying to burn some stuff off of you. Because there's some areas or some levels, there's some places in you that I got to get rid of before I take you to the place of prominence. There's some things I got to do in your life because of the simple fact that as long as I allow them to stay there, you might get to the place of prominence and prestige, and then you'll begin to act like the reason why you got there was because of your family name. You might get in, you might say the reason why I got it because of my scholastic achievement. You will tell everybody and their mama, I got it because of who I knew, who I slept with. Y'all ain't talking with me. He said, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to burn some stuff off of you. I'm putting you in a position of isolation, and I'm trying to make sure and to ensure that once you come to the place of prominence and prestige in your life, that you'll tell everybody and their mama, I didn't get here because of who I knew. I didn't get here because of who I hung with, and can't nobody take the credit from a natural standpoint of how I arrived to the place that I arrived to. But the reason why I'm in the position that I'm in is because if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side. Oh, I wonder, is there anybody here other than me that know that the only reason why you're in the position you're in right now is not because of your gift set, it's not because of your talent, it's not because of your ability, but the reason why you're in the place you're in because God sits high and looks low.